Let me turn from there to the other big story. Here we will not allow any weapons of mass diversion to divert us, because the real big story also came this morning when the State Bank of India in the electoral bond case was pulled up by the Supreme Court. The court junked the State Bank's plea to defer rolling out electoral bond data. The bank will now have to comply and submit all the donor details to the Election Commission by 5 p.m. tomorrow. Not just that, the CJI has warned the State Bank of India that they will face contempt of court proceedings if they fail to meet the deadline once again. It's our other big story. Take a look.
A big blow to State Bank of India in poll bonds case. Supreme Court on Monday pulled up India's biggest bank for delaying revealing details of electoral bonds despite the earlier SC order. The SC junked SBI's plea seeking time till June 30 and asked it to share data by Tuesday. The poll panel has been asked to upload the data on its website by 5 p.m. on Friday.
SBI is directed to disclose the details by the close of the business hours, 12 March 2024. Full stop. As regards the ECI, we direct that ECI shall compile the information and publish the details in its official website no later than by 15 March, by 5 p.m. on 15 March 2024.
The top court warned that if SBI fails to adhere, it will face contempt proceedings.
Bearing in mind the application which was submitted for extension of time, we place SBI on notice that this court may be inclined to proceed against it for willful disobedience of the judgment if SBI does not comply with the directions of this court as set out in its judgment dated 15 February 2024 by the timelines indicated in this order.
But in a big relief for SBI, which cited humongous amount of data, the top court allowed it to furnish two lists. First list of donors and denominations of poll bonds, and the second list of bonds redeemed by political parties. SBI doesn't have to connect the two lists, which will effectively block linking specific donors to individual parties.
The State Bank of India will not be providing any details on which donor has donated the money to which political party, essentially meaning that there will be no matching between the two sets of data, and there will be no data on which political party has received the amount from which particular donor. Keeping this in mind, it comes as a sigh of relief, not just for Bharatiya Janata Party, which has been the biggest beneficiary of the electoral bond scheme, but all of the other political parties that might have been shifty about the details of who has been donating the money for their political activities.
While Congress staged protests at an SBI branch in Bengaluru, party MP Rahul Gandhi called poll bonds the biggest scam and Modi's donation business.
SBI द्वारा 4.5 महीने मांगने के बाद साफ हो गया कि मोदी सरकार अपने काले करतूतों को पर्दा डालने का कोशिश कर रहे हैं। 4 महीने क्यों होना? आपके पास तो डाटा है और डाटा का मास्टरी आपने किया है। 1-2 हजार लोग दिए होंगे बॉन्ड्स, 3 उतने लोगों की लिस्ट नहीं मिलती आपको।
Will SC ruling ensure complete transparency in funds used in elections? With Kanu Sharda in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.